Building GoHighLevel AI agents is actually simple when you have the right steps. In this starter tutorial, I'm going to make it easy for you to get started with Agent Studio. You'll see how to build, test, and launch your smart AI without writing a single line of code. So let's get started. This is GoHighLevel, and I recommend that you check them out before you say no. Now let's go ahead and jump into the actual dashboard right here, where we're going to jump into the AI agent section. I'm going to show you how to get started really easily, okay? So we are now located in this section to get started. You can get started with a voice agent or a conversational AI and select one of these options. But my personal recommendation, so you don't waste time and you get great results while you're building your agent, is getting started in the knowledge base system. Go ahead and feed it first the information, so when you're running your test, when building it, you'll get great results straight from the beginning. So let me go ahead and show you one of these so you understand what I'm talking about. In this case, I built one for Plumber, and it has information that it can provide to your customers. For example, in this case, we have web crawler, frequently asked questions, rich text, tables, and file uploads. You can see here the details that are uploaded already. Let me go ahead and show you how to do this. For example, in the web crawler, what we're going to add are links from our site or links that we think are relevant for this purpose. In this case, I've added this link, but adding a website is super easy. You can extract the URL, all URLs with the path, and all URLs in this domain. For example, you could add your main domain and it's going to crawl through your domain and grab those details. Now, why is this important? Because it's going to grab, for example, your About Us page, your privacy policy, terms and conditions, the services that you provide, all straight from your website without wasting time. So it's going to save you a lot of time doing this, okay? Then we have the frequently asked questions. This is fantastic because if you already know what people are asking the most, go ahead and provide the answer right here. Or if you know you have complex questions that need to be responded in a certain way, go ahead and add the question and the response right here. AI will be smart enough to understand when to grab this information and use it as the response. So great option here. Then you also have the option for tables to add CSV files. So for example, if you already have a list of products that you are offering, you can add the table right here, which is practical, right? Then there's the option for rich text. In this case, let me go ahead and show you this one that I've already created. In my rich text, what I've done is the company overview. So in text, I've added all these details here that it's going to have for it to provide to customers. So this is a rich text. Then we have the file upload. You can add files via a PDF, text, etc., and it's gonna grab that information and have it in its knowledge base. This is the way I would highly recommend that you get started before building your agent. That way you can test your agent and you're gonna get great results. Okay, so again, as I mentioned, you got voice AI and conversational AI. Let's get started with voice AI agent so you understand how it works. In this case, we have two options. We can browse the marketplace or create a custom agent. I would recommend browsing the marketplace for an agent that already fits your needs because you're gonna save a lot of time. For example, AI sells itself. So this one is created by Samantha. You get an agent description of what she can accomplish and what she is for. So she sells and demos agents for you, right? So not the right fit. All-in-one receptionist, front door AI, auto repair, pet safe, Plum V. This is a good one because it's already in the niche that I want to build. So I'm going to use Alexis here. I'm going to select it and I am going to install the agent right here. Okay. Now, once she is installed, I can go ahead and select it and I can get started. So in this case, we have Alexis. I am going to open up right here. Remember, this is a voice agent and we have details that are pre-filled that is going to save us time. So in this case, this is the agent name. We can customize every single aspect of this, including the name, the voice, etc., all straight from here. So we got the agent name, Alexis. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Dave, I'm gonna change it to Mario. And the language, English is fine, but there's several available languages that you can select from. Then we have the voice. Let's go ahead and listen to Dakota.
Full of new trends, creativity, and pop culture.
Maybe that's the right fit. Maybe it's not. Go ahead and listen to other ones.
Okay, so this might sound silly.
No.
Hey, my name is Erin, and this is my natural speaking.
I'm your fun, hip narrator with a thoroughly modern feel.
Nah, I'm going with Erin. Okay, so we got Erin. We can set our time zone right here. The model that we're going to use, in this case, this is the recommended model, but there's several available models that you can start using. I'm gonna keep it as it is just for demo purposes. Then we have the greeting message. In this case, we need to update this to Mario's since this is not Dave's agent anymore, and we have a waiting before speaking option here. Do you want it to respond super quick, 0 seconds, or do you want it to pause a bit? So if you want to make it more natural, or maybe just provide the person to just think about when it's going to respond, not just right away. You have that option here. Okay, so this is like the first starter system here. Let's go ahead and save this. Here we go. Now we have the agent goals. In the agent goals, we have to select the knowledge base. Remember, I told you that this is one of the things that I would recommend getting started with. It's because you don't have to jump over there and create the knowledge base. And if I want to start the test right now with the agent, I'm already going to get great results. So I'm going to select the Plumber knowledge base right here. And then we have the knowledge base when to use this. So since I've already selected an agent that fits my needs, it's totally fine how it is. Then we have the main prompt right here where we need to update it to our own needs. One of my recommendations is copying this and then customizing it to your needs in the AI system. So you can go ahead and chat with AI and customize this, all right? Then we have the general actions. For example, for the human transfer, I can select this and I can set the action name, the number that it needs to transfer to. When should the call transfer? So if, you know what, if things are getting sticky, if the person is getting angry, transfer to a human, right? You also have the option to say before transferring the call. So this is the option right here, okay? So this is totally fine. I like it. Then we have the appointment booking system. Go ahead and select your appointment booking system that you have pre-built already so you can make the appointments right here with the voice agent. Then the update contact fields, which is fine, just the first name. I don't want to overcomplicate this for testing purposes. Then we have the option for the model context protocol, which you can add right here. And your trigger workflows when call is completed. So the voice AI end of call. You have the option to receive a notification post call completion. So these are great options, okay? Let's go ahead and save this. Here we go. Phone and availability right here, options. In this case, I'm not going to use the phone. And dashboard and logs right here. Now, what if I want to test this right now? Let's go ahead and do so. Okay, let's start the web call right now.
Hey, you have reached Mario's Plumbing. How can I help you today?
Oh, I have an issue with my shower. It won't stop spilling water, even if I close the faucet.
Ah, sounds like your shower is being a bit stubborn. That could be a worn out valve or a faulty faucet. Let's get this sorted for you. Would you like me to check our availability to send a plumber over?
Can you first give me a suggestion before you send the plumber? Maybe something I should do, and then we get this with calm.
Got it. Let's try to calm that shower down first. Here's a quick suggestion. If the water won't stop, it's likely the valve inside the faucet isn't sealing properly. You can try turning off the water supply to the shower. Usually there's a shutoff valve near the shower or in your home's main water supply area. Once the water's off,
okay, let me stop you there. Okay, so let's do the appointment. The next available date.
It looks like there aren't any immediate slots showing up right now. Let me double check. Do you have a specific day or time in mind?
Okay, so that is tied to the calendar. Right now, I don't have specific slots available, but you can see how useful this is. I mean, it's not just about taking in the appointment, which is a 24/7 system that's going to serve your needs really easily right here with the agent. But as you can see, the voice agent is super easy to set up. So definitely take advantage of this. Now for the conversational agent, there's the conversational AI. You have several available options here. But in this case, I'm going to get started with a brand new conversational agent. And let's go ahead and create our new bot right here. So there's the type of bots that we can use depending on your use case. For example, just general questions and answers where it's going to respond. For example, how to solve issues, where is the warehouse, where's your store, etc. That's great. Or how about taking in appointments and bookings? How about a marketplace template or start from scratch? I'm going to do appointment and booking, which is super useful. Next, we're going to get started with the bot details. So in this case, I'm going to say this is going to be Mario bot. That's going to be the name of this one. And then we have the set bot status. It's going to be off, suggested, or autopilot. In this case, autopilot. Then we have supported communication channels. I'll leave these on, but go ahead and add the ones that you are going to use and remove the ones that you're not going to use for this purpose, okay? Then the advanced settings for the business name. So this is Mario Plumbers. Here we go. Autopilot mode. It's fine. Response settings, we're fine. Let's go ahead and save this. Here we go. Let's go into bot training. And again, we need to use that knowledge base. Like I said, it's recommended that you get started with the knowledge base. Okay, so let's go ahead and select our knowledge base right here where it has a bunch of details already for us to start using. Again, let's go ahead and save this. Here we go. What are the bot goals? So in this case, here's the AI model that we're going to use. There's several models available that we can select depending on your use case. And then we have the prompt right here. So the personality for this, the goal, and the additional information for this one. So there's setup actions right here. In this case, we want to do appointments and booking. So go ahead and select the calendar that you want to use. In this case, I'm going to use the schedule an appointment calendar, which is just for testing purposes. And let's go ahead and save this right now. So this action is now saved here, okay? There's also preferences for enable conversation summary, which is useful or not depending on your use case. Let's go ahead and save this and let's go ahead and test our bot right now. Let's say hello. Here we go. And here we go. Hey, what's going on? Need help with plumbing or looking to book an appointment? Okay, here we go. That's what I'm going to ask it. I need help stopping a water leak in the kitchen. And here we go. So it's saying first I should shut the main water supply right away. That's obvious, but it's pretty cool that it tells us, okay, let's book now. There we go. And this is an agent that's going to work for us 24/7 for this purpose. Okay, so here's the earliest slot. Which one works for you? And I'm going to say March 23 at 8 a.m. So we're going to grab the first one. Here we go. And I don't have to specifically type what it's giving me right here. The AI is going to understand when, right? So we're set with the appointment now with the AI agent right here that was built. So it's super easy and practical to get started. So as I mentioned, building a voice agent or a conversational agent is super easy here on GoHighLevel. You don't have to overcomplicate things. You don't need to be a developer. It's just super easy to start building your agents. So what are you waiting for? Sign up right now for GoHighLevel and build your AI agent right away. And that's a wrap.